The Church of San Rocco. Amongst the smaller churches in Castelnuovo, the Church of San Rocco at the beginning of Via Dante is the most noteworthy. It is first mentioned in documents dating from 1576, which comment on the good condition of the building despite its age. The oratory was initially dedicated to Saint Sebastian and was managed by the Brothers of the Holy Trinity, who had the right to wear red hoods. The Holy Trinity is depicted in a number of paintings inside the church and also, together with Saint Sebastian, in the ancient fresco that is today covered by a wooden lunetta dating from 1792. At that time, a number of religious brotherhoods in constant infighting were dissolved. The only remaining group, known locally as Dei Battu, was dedicated to Saint Desiderius and had its home in this church. The church remained closed from 1960 to 1983, when the re-established Brotherhood started an extensive refurbishment project of both the buildings and the pieces of artwork it contains. A choir and a senior citizens' recreation centre were also created. Inside, at the foot of the large crucifix, is a beautiful wood carving of a group called Commiseration. There is also a 16th century wooden statue of Saint Anthony, which was originally housed in the church that once stood between Via Margatti and Via Fonazzari. A splendid canvas by the local 16th century artist Borghi portrays the birth of the Virgin, before which women used to pray to in the late stages of pregnancy. According to a local legend, the wooden statue of the Madonna holding a ribbon cures headaches if the ribbon is tied to a person's head for a moment. In 2007, a series of frescoes were discovered in the Quire, representing episodes in the life of Saint Rocco. These have since been restored. Two other canvases are just as valuable. One is the Blessed Virgin crowned by the Holy Trinity and the Adoration of St. Charles and St. Rocco. The painting is set in Castelnuovo, encircled by its walls and washed by the Scrivia torrent, whilst the other, dated 1584 as marked on a stone underneath, is also by Borghi and consists of a series of sketches depicting the long journey St. Anthony undertook to visit his master, Peter the Hermit, on his deathbed. The sketch of his arrival shows that he found a crow bringing his master bread for his last supper and two lions digging his grave. There are numerous other paintings in the presbytery and the church. A last word goes to the organ and the crucifix of mirrors and a number of statues which are carried in the Good Friday procession. Traditional to San Rocco are the sugared bread cakes containing a hard-boiled egg at Easter, the cups of St. Anthony, which are two crisp hosts filled with honey and hazelnuts, a snake-shaped cake that grandparents gave to their grandchildren at Christmas, and St. Anthony's sandwiches made from unleavened bread that is blessed during the Mass on the 17th of January and used to cure sick animals.